Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday morning training. Gregory Muscari up here in Bozeman. I'm really excited about this call because the company has done some really cool stuff that everybody's really excited about. And it's the new incentive trip to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. And they've fine-tuned the qualifications. I think they've done an exceptional job because the qualifications now reward the targeted behavior we should all be doing anyway. So I've prepared a little presentation for you here today. I'm going to share with you. It's our Punta Cana game plan. And don't scurry around thinking you need to take a lot of notes, because what's on this PowerPoint I'm going to share with you is also available for downloading in a PDF from Live Younger Success. And I'll show you exactly where that is towards the end of the call. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And here we are. And let's get this show on the road. So this is the Punta Cana game plan, and I'm really excited to be able to share this with you. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through, there's 4 things we're going to cover. Number 1 is why you should go for it, okay? Number 2 is how to earn points and get there. Number 3, who you should work with to get there. And number 4, we're just a simple list of action steps you should take. So with that being said, I'm going to just start out with the why. And one of the reasons you should go for it is because going for it will solidify your business and put your team into momentum, whether you achieve the trip or not. Okay, and we'll talk more about that in a couple of minutes. Number 2, it will increase your income. If you do these activities that generate points to get you there, your income's going to go up, your team's going to grow. Number 3, you get to celebrate together on an all expense paid luxury trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, with your teammates and other successful Lifeway and Live Younger family members. And there's nothing like being on a LifeWave trip. In fact, I did some research, and together we're going to be able to walk on some of the finest white sandy beaches in the world that they say seem to run endlessly into the horizon, punctuated by coconut trees reaching to the skies. And this is what the Dominican Republic is best known for. And so I'm going to invite a few people that just came off the last trip to share some excitement with you. But before I do, I'm going to stop and change my share real quick. And I'm going to share with you a video from Cancun. So let's see if we can get this to work. We'll scroll it down here. And, oh, I got to change the settings. Hold on, excuse me. Whenever you share videos, you have to click on Share Sound and optimize for video clip, or I'd hear it and you wouldn't. So now here we go. This is from the Cancun trip. So I'll turn the sound on. There we go. Wow. Was that cool? Oops, it started again. Let me see if I can shut it off here. Wow. I'm kind of lamenting that Robin and I weren't there. That's the first trip we missed out on. And I tell you, we will never miss another LifeWave incentive trip. And I know there's a few of the folks on here to this morning that were at Cancun. And if you could just briefly, share something about it, I'd love to hear from you. And we'll just you've got your hand up. Go ahead, Dr. Velvet.
Well, actually, I didn't get to make the trip and my hand's not up. So maybe you saw somebody else's hand.
Okay, why don't you hold what you're going to say, because I know what you're going to say, and there's a point I want to bring that out. Hey, go ahead, please.
Sorry, I had to get off my computer, and on my iPhone, it wouldn't let me talk or see me. So,
Okay.
I actually was able to go to Aruba and Cancun, and I can tell you guys that the company treats you like royalty. It is so worth going on these trips, not just for, I mean, I would never have ever been able to go to a 5-star or 4-star resort on my own. I wouldn't have justified it, but it's just been memories that I'll never be able to forget. The camaraderie, you saw people hugging each other. It's just a great atmosphere. And on Cancun, we got all we wanted to eat and all we wanted to drink for free. So that was really, really something.
Beautiful.
We had great excursions. So it was wonderful.
The video is awesome. And by the way, everyone can check that out on the LifeWave video channel on Instagram. So who else would like to share that was in Cancun, like to share a couple of words? Raise your hand and I'll promote you out. I know we got a few people that were there. There, Eva Rose, thank you. Go ahead.
So what these trips have provided is you get a feeling of what it feels like, of the lifestyle that we want to attain, and the time freedom, the financial freedom that we can experience this on our own time. And this is like it just opened up and created a way bigger picture expansion of how I want to live my life. And so it creates that drive even more. And then the other unexpected event, and my partner Darren, I received an extra ticket, so I invited him, and we got to meet so many people, and he listened in and hearing their stories, and again experiencing the lifestyle of what this possibly could provide. And he is totally in 100% and wants to become a brand partner. So I'm like, whoa. So there's just so many things and great people, the connections, but it just opens up and gives you that drive to push you to experience more and have this type of lifestyle.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Eva. Yeah, I've heard many stories of partners and spouses, all of a sudden going, whoa, this is a pretty cool business. When's the next trip? How do we win that one?
Hey, Gregory, this is Helen. I remember that happening to you when Robin.
That's
This is
true.
pretty good, right?
It's
But I want
true.
to share. I was in, Tulum and Aruba, and as you say, Eva, like, wow, it's just so amazing to be able to be there and live that lifestyle that normally a lot of us wouldn't have done. But I do want to say this too, that I just feel like tears of gratitude right now when I was watching that video, Gregory. Thanks for, playing that, because I mean, and all the people I didn't get to go, I didn't go either, but I don't want to miss another one either. But I do want to say I was just so happy for everybody, and just our team too, that we're here every week like this. Just gratitude that they got to go, whoever it was. And we'll be there next time, hugging in person though, right, Gregory?
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I see Jennifer, you've got your hand up.
Whoops. There we go.
Maybe you don't. Okay.
I do. I do. I wasn't in Cancun, but with Helen, I was in Tulum and Aruba. And, and I have a different scenario. I've been in the travel industry for so long that for me, travel is a thing. And it's just one of my favorite things. But what was different about these two trips was how we were treated the whole way through. It was like we didn't fend for ourselves. LifeWave had our back on everything. And it was even right post-pandemic in the sense that we got taken care of and making sure we could get through, immigration and all that. But more than anything, the warm welcome, the generosity, the limitlessness of support and love, and to be able to just talk to David Schmidt, talk to our SPDs, hang out in the pool together, and really talk about each other's unique ways of doing the business and what we love the most about it, and sharing ideas, and then being able to just go be alone and sit by the pool or go, float in the ocean and really have a vacation. It wasn't like a work trip. It was just a joy. So when I think back of all the trips I've taken, the luxury piece of just never having to think about anything was what was so sweet about LifeWave trips. Yeah.
That's
And
beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go back and so I just got to testify that, once you go on one LifeWave trip, you'll never miss another. Okay. And like I said, I kind of lament that Robin and I, we made a strategic decision that we were going for the cruise in Bora Bora, and we put our focus there. And, we'll see some of you there too. But so the why, the Cancun trip was fabulous. The how, let's talk about how to get there now, whether you win or not. And this is a point I woke up this morning realizing that whether you win or not, the qualifications this trip reward the targeted behaviors and income generating activities that will help you and your team grow. Okay. So here's the how. There's 4 ways you can earn the trip to Cancun. Number 1, if you haven't already hit the senior director position, if you can hit it over these next 18 weeks and maintain it for 6 weeks, rank up to senior director, you'll get 2 expense paid trips to Punta Cana. The second way is points for maintaining your lifetime rank. Once you hit a rank, whether it's manager, director, senior director, there's points you can earn every week for maintaining that rank. Okay. And number 3, there's points for personally ranking up. So if you can move from one level to the next, from manager to director, director to senior director to executive and on, you'll earn points for ranking up. And the thing that I love that they're doing with this is you earn points for personally sponsored enrollments, upgrades, and rank advancements. So you're really focused on helping your people that you've enrolled into business to get there, because you get points for them also. We have a detailed point tracker that I'm going to share with you in a few minutes that you can now start using to track your own points. But let's talk about who. How are you going to get there? Well, it's working with people. And I'd suggest determine who on your team is the best investment of your time. As I've always said, you're in this profession, your time is your most valuable asset. So invest ye wisely. So determine who on your team is the best to spend your time with. And I'll tell you the type of people. Work with the willing, okay? Don't try and push somebody up the hill. Work with the willing, run with the runners, walk with the walkers, but work with the willing. And and also work with those that are closest to the next goal. You might have people that are within reach of director. And, that trip is a really huge reward. Director's a significant role in the business. And all you got to do to get to director is help a few other people get to manager. So become a manager maker. Okay. So work with those that are close to the next goal. And you might have people that are close to senior director, close to, actually I got confused. Senior director, you got to build some directors. Okay. Director, you got to build some managers. So work with those that are close to the next goal and work with those that are committed to the goal. And how do you know if someone's committed to the goal? You're going to have to ask them, are you interested in going for it? You know, do you run for it? I'm going to work with people that are committed to earning points towards the trip. Whether you get there or not, I'm going to work with you. Are you committed? Work with the committed. There's a master key of success I learned many years ago in this profession. It's called matched commitment. Don't overcommit to the undercommitted. Don't undercommit to the seriously committed. So work with those that are committed to goal. And also you want to work with your new teammates because they won't know what the trip is. They won't understand the points and everything else, but you owe it to them. When you enroll someone new on your team or someone new enrolls on your team within your sphere of influence and reach, you know, work with those people. Okay. Because they could be the next one of the next rising stars in this company. So here's the simple action steps we came up with to get you there. Number one, download and understand and teach the trip qualifications. And I'm going to show you where those are located to download and live younger success in just a couple of minutes. I also want to invite you to download and begin tracking your Punta points, we're calling them Punta points, and download your Punta Cana tracker. Okay, download the tracker, and we're going to go over that. Teach your team how to track their points with the tracker, okay? And what this does, it gives people a track to run on, okay? And, you know, and maybe this would be a good time, not Kame, Dr. Velvet, you want to share because you didn't make it to Cancun, but you engaged in point generating activities, which put your business into momentum. You want to share that briefly with us?
Absolutely, because I think that's a key point because I was really excited. I was getting so close to get to Cancun. I was only 25 points away. And actually, with the way that they have the qualifications now, I would have made it.
Woo.
Right? Because you got points, you're getting points for maintaining your rank, which we didn't have. And if you maintain that for 18 weeks, that's automatically 18 points, right? But what happened is it was amazing to witness because I was putting all the how-tos into action. My team was growing. I was signing people up. People were upgrading. I was getting all these points in. But then I had a real team to work with. Like I had people who were excited. So then my focus had to be on, okay, now they're signing people up. I have to be there for them. So my attention might have gotten broken away from signing people up myself and enrolling more people or whatever else I needed to do for the points. But what happened is it has positioned me now for this great reward that's coming in my back office. And you guys know what I'm talking about. But also, it's positioning me very well for this Punta trip, right? Because now I have a team who also is building that momentum. And we keep these activities in place all the time. We don't stop them. We continue to build all through. So yeah, I'm excited. And even if I don't make the Punta Cana, you know, the trip, I'm still going to be excited because I'm seeing the reward of all the work that's happening inside of my team and inside the reward that I'm getting for all my effort as well. So that's exciting.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that.
You're welcome.
So teach your team how to track the points. And this time we have a point tracker we didn't have last time. And then I encourage you to lead by example. Keep prospecting, recruiting new teammates. And here's, you know, where the interaction, do a personal planning session with your newbies within 24 to 72 hours. When somebody makes the decision to join your team, it's kind of a sacred honor, trust, and responsibility that you're going to spend some time with them. So do a personal planning session with your newbies to get them going. I'd encourage you to do regular check-ins with your new and committed teammates. And now you got something to check. How are your Puna points doing? How many points you have so far? And also, I'd encourage you to do monthly grow sessions with your committed teammates. And during that grow session, you also check Puna points. If you're not familiar with grow sessions, there are some training on that in the Live Younger back office. And if you haven't had one, I'd suggest that you haven't had a monthly grow session, you should have one, and have your upline mentor do a grow session with you. Okay, so this is you know, I hope to see you in Punta Cana. And I just think we have a tremendous opportunity here. And I want to share with you just real briefly. I'm going to take you over to Live Younger Success.com. And I'm going to show you where the information is here now in our favorite little training site here. If you go to What's New, click on What's New, and on this page, you'll find the information about the managing director bonus, manager and director bonus, which we're coming down a home stretch. And the next thing down is Punta Cana. You can just click here and go there, or you can scroll down to it. We have 72% of the $10,000 has already been earned. But here, information on Punta Cana. You can click here to download the game plan. You can click here to download the point tracker. You can download the qualifications and details. And also, Liz Hodges, our master STEB website master, created a countdown timer. Those of you that want to hit senior director and still have 6 weeks of qualification, you have 87 days to make senior director and then maintain it for the next 5 weeks, okay? And if you're going to use points to qualify, we've got 122 points. That's like a third of a year, okay? We have a lot of time, but we need to be focused to get there. So you can download the game plan, and here it is. This is the same content that I just shared with you in the PowerPoint. I actually took this and made it into a PowerPoint because I thought it'd be a little bit better way to present it here today. I'll go back one notch here. And then the point tracker. This is so cool, the point tracker, because this shares with you the ways to earn it. There's 4 ways to earn. The first is rank up to senior director and maintain it for 6 pay periods. So pay period 1, pay period 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they don't have to be consecutive. You could do it every other month for, every other week for 12 weeks, or once every third week for 18 weeks, and you'd get there, okay? So that's really nice. And then there's 3 other ways to earn points to grow your team. A, B, C. You hit your lifetime rank. So if you're manager, director, senior director, you get 1 point each week you maintain. So if you're a director and you fall back to manager 1 week, you won't get a point that week, but if you get back, you'll get the point next week. If you're an executive director, presidential, or senior presidential, you get 2 points every week where you maintain your rank. That's the first way by earning points. The second is personally rank up to points. So if you're not a manager yet, when you become a manager, you'll get 2 points. When you get director, you'll get 4 more points. When you get senior director, 5 more points, 6 more points, 6 more points, 8 more points. So if you go from director to senior director, you get 5 points. If you went from bronze to senior director, you get 2 plus 4, that's 6. You get 9 points getting there. And then you'd be getting 1 point each week that you maintain it. And the next way is help your personal enrollment team enroll, rank up, and upgrade. Okay. And I really love that. So now our focus is on helping other people get where they want to go. And I always said the beauty of this business model, the only way you get where you want to go is help them get where they want to go. So enrollment based on their packages, if someone came in as a PC, you get 1 point. If they upgrade to a silver, you get another point. If they upgrade to gold, you get another point. They upgrade to diamond, you get 4 more points. So that's 1, 2, 4. You could get 8 points if you sign someone up as a preferred customer and help them walk through the path of upgrading. And once they've upgraded to diamond, and maybe even before, because we have people that get to manager before they upgrade to diamond, but when someone gets to manager, they get 2 points. Director, they get 3 more points. So these points are cumulative. The rank advancement points are cumulative, and the enrollment points are cumulative. So this is a tracker I would encourage every one of you to download, become familiar with, and start tracking your progress. Now, the company is intending of adding in our back office a tally that tells you exactly how many points you have. But I think this is a better approach because this is going to keep you focused on those income generating, point generating activities. Okay. So I'll go back one more. And if you click on this third one here, click there. And now you've got, here is all the guidelines, the trip attendance guidelines, and the specific details on earning points and detailed Q&A. The Q&A goes on and on and on. So become familiar with this. So, I want to invite and encourage everyone to go for it. You've got nothing to lose and a trip to Punta Cana to gain. So I just invite you all to go for it. So we'll see you in Punta Cana. So at that, I'm going to stop the recording. So hold on just a moment, please. And we'll stop our recording.